Hello, dear viewer. Do you like anime? Do you like J-pop slash J-rock? Do you like anime openings? Have you ever been in a fight with multiple people and were wondering whether there would be a perfect soundtrack to your daunting encounter? I understand that it may be difficult to find the right soundtrack for your violent needs, but worry not, because here I have 18 songs that fit in a variety of scenarios for your flighting pleasure. So without further ado, let us begin. The song that inspired this list. Hello, dear viewer. Do you like baseball? I don't. I've been to exactly one ball game in my life, but that doesn't matter here. How does this song make me feel? Empowered, powerful, Power Ranger. Yes, it makes me feel like I can fight anybody, anywhere, anytime with the power of confidence and believing in myself. I can simply overcome any adversary that is sent my way. I will even transform into the Purple Ranger because my alter ego is Cat Deity. This is the gold standard for this list in the most scientific manner of which anime openings make me want to take on multiple fighters at once, and in this case, for this song, Go Exceed goes into an Army of Fighters tier. Have you ever played hide and seek with the Office Depot employee? Hiding inside one of those big ass printers. They are never gonna find you. Love is an emotion that takes on many a different form. Unfortunately, I couldn't tell you any of these forms because I get no bitches. However, it doesn't stop me from becoming incredibly powerful when hearing this song. Powerful enough to duel someone for the love of my favorite K-pop idol, or in this case, favorite Japanese voice actress. Realistically, this shouldn't inspire any form of violence because the melody is so sweet, so genuine, so heartfelt. It brings a tear to my macho eye, but yet, when hearing this song, I can only rise and fight for that which I love. So this goes into the one person tier because I can only spread my love so far. Hello, dear viewer. Do you like Italians? Do you like violence? Wait a minute. Are you Sicilian? Anyway, what can I say? The reputation of JoJo's openings is known far and wide, and for good reason. When the strings come in, I'm unstoppable. The Vatican is sending the bat signal, and I'm running to stop anybody trying to cause the third impact. Oh wait, wrong anime. Do you like arrows? Do you want to be a gang star? Then you gotta fight some people. Hoodlums, thugs, cutthroats, and anybody else who'd want a piece of your pasta, if you get what I'm saying. This song is the equivalent of hard drugs before a fight. Nobody is stopping me unless they have a really crazy stand ability, and we all know there's no way I'm figuring the ability out before I get turned into the sauce for the linguine I just made. An army tier. Have you ever made something that is shit ass, but there's one part that's really good? Why yes, dear viewer, of course I am referring to the opening of Fate Extra Last Encore. Avid Fate fan who's only read Heaven's Feel here. This, as a piece of Fate media, is bad. Truth be told, I can't remember anything about this, but I have a slight recollection of a previous life that tells me that my former self of an opposite gender did not like this. Interesting, I wonder what that could mean. But what I have always liked is this song because it is a straight banger. Passionate, sincere, empowering. When this Miami club banger comes on, I'm gonna fight a tank with my bare hands. I'm gonna jump into the stratosphere and obliterate my opponents. I will even beat a chess bot on hard difficulty when this comes on. I know that's an exaggeration. The chess bot will still beat me, but everything else is not an exaggeration. This, without a doubt, goes into the group of people tier. Do you like porno? Do you like graffiti? Do you like the day that you are in right now? This song is unbelievably hard. So hard it makes me get an erection, an ear erection. My ears perk up whenever this song comes on because my body knows what's coming next. My muscles begin to swell and tense up as the blood flows straight into my lower body. My legs, of course, because I'm about to get into a fight with the 3 goons sitting next to me on the bus. These guys are tough, but I have the stamina and endurance to take them on. I'll give it everything I got and barely get off. This song makes me inspired to take on bigger and bigger things. There is no doubt in my mind that this song is perfect for when you want to make a lasting impression on a stranger you just met. So it goes into the an army tier, because that's how many people you're going to need to leave you satisfied when you hear this song. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Hello, dear viewer. Do you like jazz? Mid-comedians aside, this song is stylish, sexy, effortlessly cool. The kind of song you put on to whoop some ass in your $3,000 suit. It's bold, it's distinct. There's not much I can say about this song that hasn't already been said, but I can tell you how it relates to this list. Jazz is personal, it's very human, it makes you see in between the lines. It's like the human connection between two individuals. Two people trying to kill each other, they are seeing in between the gaps. They are looking for weak points. They are thinking 2 steps ahead. It's like sex. Spontaneous, random at times. Nobody knows what's going to happen in the next 10 seconds, but you're planning for this to last forever, and you're acting like it is. But before you know it, there's the end of the song. The end of the duel, the climax. This song goes into the one-person tier because of just how intimate it really is. Hello, dear viewer. Let me pose you a question. Pizza Hut or Domino's? Local or chain? Do you like mech anime that isn't really a mech anime? Do you like unique character designs? All of these questions are paramount to your enjoyment of this song. Whenever I listen to the song, I am reminded of a bygone age, lost to time in the days of the early internet. Basically ancient history now. The golden age or whatever they called it. Anyway, what about this song? It's good. No surprise there. How does it make me feel? Good, I guess. What's my favorite color? Purple. This date is going badly. One word answers indicate that they aren't into you and really don't want to be there. Let me think. I got it. I'm pregnant. Wait, let me double back to the complexities of U-turns in a non-residential neighborhood. The pregnancy card is too strong this early on. I'm pregnant. Fuck. Shit. Oh god. They hate me, don't they? This song goes into the group of people tier. Let me ask you something. You like this anime? I've never seen it. However, I'm gonna guess the song is about 3 million times better. Amazing, magical, unique, whimsical. Whenever I hear this song, I'm transported to a melodramatic action-packed series or movie where people are dying left and right. People are hooking up left and right. Tough decisions are being taken. This song comes on, I'm going Korean. This song comes on, I'm like, oh shit, turn that shit up, twin. Listen, I've never seen this anime, but this opening, this song, amazing, amazing. How else can I glaze this song? Let's see. The body I threw in the river is tied down by cinder blocks and will not float up because I surrounded it in chicken wire. What this means is that when the body inevitably bloats up because of being in the water, the wire will cut through the body and create little snacks for the fishes. Amazing. I also may have eaten a little brain. This song goes into the group of people tier. Hello, dear viewer. Do you want to be cool? I got the freshest fit on for 55 miles. I go to the mall looking like a tidal wave. People breaking their necks to get a look at my fresh New Balances. I hit the local Versace store. I'm trying to look like Prometheus or Paracelsus or whatever his name was. I go to the Gucci store. They already got my name on the file. I owe them $50,000 because all the clothes I copped last season. Am I gonna pay them back? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm going to Scalper's secondhand shoe store. Those fuckers stole my chance at getting the Travis Scott Nike SB Dunks, and they are gonna pay. I'm taking what's mine because I want to look fresh for when I commit grand larceny and triple homicide. I'm looking for someone. I'm chill though, taking it easy, but I'm looking for someone. Someone who smells like sunflowers. Banger song. Nujaba is one of the goats. Goes into hugs and kisses because I'm too focused on the production to be doing anything else. Check this out. Salsa and demons? Cool idea, right? It gets better. We get a bunch of random people who are conjoined by fate but don't know it and make them confront man-made horrors beyond comprehension. Who is this guy? Hello, dear viewer. I'm kind of feeling a little sick, but what worries me more than my sickness is the giant shadow crawling up on my roof, moving, slithering, and with its lowly growls, staring at me, staring right into the pit of my core. The darkness fills my pupils with a sweet corruption. An intoxicating incense fills the room, and I hear the slightest chime of a bell. Hello, dear viewer. I seem to be in a void of some place taken over by some demon. My soul will be forever in torment unless some very nice medicine vendor lends me a hand and frees me from this Mononoke's clutches. But you know what? This song playing is kind of chill. I wouldn't mind staying here until it finishes. A group of people tier. Straight banger, no frills, no muss. Just hear that texture. Bongos in my rock song. What is it, Santana? Dear viewer, this is a cult classic. Well, I don't know about cult, but it is a classic. Vash the Stampede, the humanoid typhoon who is very dangerous, please be advised. I'm a little confused. I know Vash, he likes donuts and doesn't want anyone to get hurt. But man, this song just inspires me into getting into a roadhouse brawl. But instead of doing super sick kicks and stuff like Patrick over here, I'm gonna be flailing my arms around. Western Spaghetti Samurai. What do these all have in common? They don't have a kick-ass theme song that Trigun has. This is a banger, but maybe you don't trust me because I like ZZ Top. Or maybe you do, who knows? What I do know is that after guzzling a couple of cups of coffee and some donuts, let me get 2 jelly-filled, 1 with sprinkles, 2 with those chocolate ones, and a twisty one there. Hugs and kisses because hurting people, albeit fun, isn't always the answer. Could Mozart play this banger? Definitely. Could he have written it? No, because he was Austrian and probably wasn't aware of a place called Japan. However, none of that matters because this song is a banger. Not the anime, the song. Have you ever watched an entire season of anime for the opening? I have for some reason. What is the merit of watching Domestic Girlfriend? I couldn't tell you. What's the merit of listening to this great song? Many. It's wonderful piano, striking vocals, catchy melody. Is it heart-wrenching? Probably, but just like Mozart, I can't speak Japanese. Except for some words that I have memorized that every time pop up and I'm able to understand, I get a little bit giddy. Domo. Anyway, this song makes me feel passionate. It makes me want to be in a 3-way love interest that will ruin my life because you only live once and that life should be filled with good and bad decisions. One person tier because we gotta go one-on-one in the game of love. Hi dear viewer. This song has some of the best drum patterns I've ever heard. A drum so strong that it makes you want to climb that mountain, preferably in the nude in this case. It makes you want to take on an insurmountable odd and rise to the top. That's the power of a good drum. That's the power of this amazing song. They knew what they were doing when choosing this song because it makes me want to topple an organization of fashion stylists as well. I'm talking about the designer brand Fear of God because charging $300 for a pair of sweats is crazy. I'ma just start walking around naked, man. That little twinkle is everything. That little twinkle is the hope of dreams that you're fighting for, putting your life on the line for your ideals and will, and molding the world according to what you think it should be. Banger song. Easily an army of people wearing really expensive suits are going to fall under my blade. Red Scissor. You know, I do a little boxing here and there. I remember this time back in '74 in the cold city of Pittsburgh, where I used to train with this old man who was hard on me, but fair, really sorted me out because, truth be told, I was a knuckle-headed delinquent. I used to beat people up because they made fun of my special interests. They used to say that actually this installment in the video game series was the best, but I felt differently. No, I knew differently. I used to take my anger out on really bad guys, goons, henchmen. I used to fight this weird organization that wanted to control the local economy or something. They wanted Pittsburgh to make aluminum or something instead of steel. I don't really understand what was happening there. I just did what I did best. Beat people up. Beat some more people up. Take their stuff. Go to a hamburger joint and have a big cheeseburger. That was before I went straight. Now I only beat people up in the ring for millions of dollars. I still go get cheeseburgers though. This goes into the single person tier because in boxing, you only fight one person at a time. I see you, dear viewer. I can smell you. I can taste you. I'm gonna crawl up under your bed and eat you like a monster. Hello, dear viewer. My lawyers have kindly asked that I retract my previous statement. I will kindly ask you, maybe, not so kindly, to give me your precise location so I can send multiple hitmen in order to kill you because low-key, I'm trying to become the next Zeus. You've heard getting it out of the mud, but have you ever heard of getting it out of the 3 days in the future? The rise to the top requires a little blood and it isn't going to be mine. What will I do with my godly powers? I will, first of all, make any attempt of remaking a well-established work of art a felony. I will make production company realize that, bro, just make some new stuff. Bring back mid-budget movies instead of betting $1 billion on this mid, tasteless, colorless piece of glob. Excuse me, I must have started to ramble. Anyway, I'm gonna have to snap your neck. It's just the way that it is. This song goes into the group of people tier because how many people do you need to sacrifice to become a god? Like 5 or something? My finances do not allow me to move to another world at this time. Could I potentially bring my trading portfolio to a fantasy world? I don't know. Do medieval peasant equivalents believe in speculative trading? What about this? Maybe I could trick the local baron or whoever that my crypto coins are from a faraway land lost to time, and when I give him the actual token, he'll be confused and think it's some foreign gold or something. Okay, so what about lodging? I didn't pay $120,000 in tuition at insert Ivy League school here just so I can sleep in some hay. I need more capital to get better lodging. I don't like it, but I may have to sell the Picasso. But to who? Do you think I can trick somebody into buying this? Do you think these medieval peasants could understand contemporary art? Why did I have to liquidize all my assets for extra cycle of children's blood and OnlyFans content? It was so stupid. But I got an ace up my sleeve. Nobody has thought up patent laws yet. Hello, dear viewer. Local patent lawyer here. This song goes into hugs and kisses because it makes me sad. Also, do you need a patent? I'm doing origami of your second favorite VTuber, a single person tier. Hello, dear viewer. Thank you very much for watching. Do you like anime? Do you like songs? Maybe you should check one of these out. Goodbye.